Hey, what's going on, everybody? Antonio checking in. Nose a little stuffy. Allergies, and I'm out here in nature. But anyway, I just want to encourage you guys to keep magnifying your aura, or keep cleansing your aura. Keep raising to a higher vibration. And the reason why I'm encouraging that is because by you, working on healing, working on your aura, working on your energy, working on rewiring your subconscious. You never know who you are inspiring. You never know who you are uplifting. True enough, it starts with you. But by you loving yourself, by you healing yourself, you never know who you are indirectly healing, who you are indirectly helping. It gets bigger than you. This life, it comes with so many ups, so many downs. And, people go through everything. I've heard a lot of stories of people going through whatever, and you can't really hold people accountable when it comes to your emotions. You have to be secure, emotionally mature in certain areas, when it comes to your emotions, because you'll learn to check yourself. And after you learn to check yourself, then it's like, based off my experience, you go to this next level of awareness where after you check yourself, you look at the individual or individuals you're dealing with, whether you like them or not. You learn to genuinely send compassion to this individual, because you know what it feels like to go through something. You feel me? And you know what to apply when you go through certain things. And it's not about being perfect or even being a better man. But when you're dealing with someone emotionally and you genuinely send them compassion versus letting them irritate you, you feel me? Letting them throw you off key. Because however you feel about somebody, that energy got to come through you first. And let's be real, we humans. Some people you just not going to really like, not going to care for. And I think that's cool. Ain't no wrong with that. But just because you don't like them, for whatever reason, we're not going to get too deep, that dislike energy, the more you put attention to it, the more it's going to grow. And that energy, guys, it got to come through you. In order for you to direct the energy towards something, it has to come through you. So it's basically like you're a conduit. And I say that to say, don't let people knock you off, but really genuinely learn to send love and compassion. Because that love, that compassion, when you direct it, it got to come through you. You see what I'm saying? And that comes with a lot of emotional maturity. And I have a lot of emotional maturity to develop. But I think I've cultivated to a point where I acknowledge, like, okay, this person's energy throwing me off. Let me check myself. Have I been lacking on my meditation the past couple of days? Have I been personally off key? And why am I allowing this to take this person's energy to take over me? So I check myself, then I return to the situation. And like, it takes time, but I genuinely start to send compassion, love, and light toward this person. Not love and light, I'm just so spiritual. But love and light because that gotta flow through me. And it's like you learn to empathize on another level as well, because it's like, even though a person may be an a-hole, may just be a nitpicker, at the end of the day, it's like, dang, I really feel bad for you, because that energy weigh you down. You feel me? And I empathize with, because I know how that feel probably, depending on what we talking about. And I gotta send you love. I gotta send you compassion, because I don't want you in that funk all the time. I don't really want the best for you. Now, hey, somebody cross your line there, if it's time for war, it's time for war, because sometimes it is time for war. But to take preventive measures before we get to war is a mental game. But for the most part, you're like, hey, man, I really see you love and compassion, because you need it. But you can only do that once you reach a certain level with you, a certain level of love within you. So continue to raise y'all vibration. Continue to balance your emotions and not take it so personal when it comes to dealing with people. Learn to really send love and compassion to a lot of situations and a lot of people. Even if you don't care for these people, learn to go deep, deep, deep within, because it's in there. And genuinely send love to somebody who you really can't stand. Once you learn how to do that, hey, you might have random times where you just bust out laughing. You'll become so at peace. It's not about being perfect. You ain't got to call them and be like, hey, da-da-da, or let me pull you to the side and talk to you. You can genuinely be like, you know what? Acknowledge, you know what? I really don't care for this person too much. I just don't. You may have your reasons, and you ain't got to explain your reasons to nobody. I think we live in a society now where people just overly share, overly everything, overly compensate. Bro, you don't have to tell everybody everything. So if you don't like somebody for what they did, if you ain't telling nobody that you don't like this person, you ain't got to explain to nobody why you don't like this person. You get what I'm saying? But as humans, we probably really came across people that we see, or people that we know, or in our everyday life, co-workers, whatever, friends, family. I don't know what's going on in your life, but we all done came across people where you like, I ain't really rocking with Buddy for real. I don't really rocking with her for real. She cool, but you might have peeped some that your spirit didn't agree with. Now those people that you don't like or don't care for whatever reason, if you genuinely, and you got to do this from a genuine standpoint for it to really work, you got to genuinely send them love and compassion. Man, now how far you want to go with it, cool. You could, like me, I just be like, hey, I said love and compassion, love and light to this person. You feel what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, hey, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not, you feel me? Yeah, a few things do throw me off track time to time because I'm human. But I'm grateful to have the ability to get back on track. So that's a little bitty goal for y'all, or a little activity. Find some people that you, be honest with yourself. Find some people you don't care for. At least for that particular day. Find somebody who get on your nerves. The person who cut you off in traffic. You know, be like, hey, man, I hope they make it to their destination safely. You know, learn to switch that, rewire that. Because all that love, that compassion, that genuine, that pureness, they got to come through you. They got to flow through you. And when it flow through you on the regular, hey, you raise your vibration. Your aura increases. It shines that much brighter. And now you indirectly helping people. You indirectly healing people by simply being you. You see what I'm saying? You don't even have to talk to people. People will just be gravitated towards you. You know, your spirit, your aura will be able to down there balance people out, to be real. So send that love, send that light, send that compassion, but do it from a genuine standpoint. If you can't do it from a genuine standpoint, I say don't do it at all. Y'all be good, y'all be great. I gotta go. Nose a little stuffy and I need to blow it. So catch y'all next time. Send that love, send that light, send that compassion. Y'all be good, y'all be great. Peace.